Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you could empathise with that, John.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini. Now it's Kubo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Japan have reclaimed it. And he's in on goal. Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Messi. He's through and all alone! Nice interception, well timed. It's not an especially good pass, that. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a shade optimistic. Platini. Platini goes steaming forward. That's been cut out, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Still goalless.
Zaire Emery.
Conjures time and space where few can. And it's Davids. That has been cut short. Toma. Red Star looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great.
Tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Red Star really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Platini. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. And it's Zaire Emery. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a really well-measured ball. Played out towards the right wing. Davids. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now, can they get him away? Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot could be on.
Japan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's good play.
And that interception was most necessary.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. Showing great feet there. And that is out of play. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Japan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Japan carrying a one-goal lead. Platini. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shapes to shoot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chips it through, and he's cut it out. Oh, they can break here. Here's Ito. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You give him an inch, and he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Caught offside that time.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rodri. That is lovely. He's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Hernes. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Here's Ito. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Zaire Emery. Modric. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Modric. Kubo.
Big chance! Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Red Star really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Modric. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that was vital. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Red Star really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
So there's going to be another change here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hoeneß had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Bonucci cuts out the pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Messi. Conte. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Michel Platini. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
5 minutes.
Probing pass. Dink through. Great ball, and he's in here. And he was alert to it. Platini does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Messi. Bale receives it in a good position here. Hoeneß, he can run onto that. And this is Ronaldo. And this is... He's had a shot! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
All square again into the... And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.